A message from the white demons. Okay, if you've never heard of a white demon, your world is about to be blown away, like literally. So palm color people went to the app, the famous app that everybody expresses their feelings on, and it seems like they are catching feelings about some of the names that black people call them. From palm color bread or white bread to white roach, you name it. And these are just some of the few names that some palm color people hate to be called. And in today's video, they explain some of the misconceptions that black people might have about them. So, do you want to have this insightful discussion and some of the things that palm color people had to say in light with this discussion? Let's get started, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to become part of our electrifying community. By the way, if you know any special name to call a palm color person, leave it in the comment section. Well, just to keep this conversation interesting, let us begin now. Catch you on the flip side.
Dear black women, hi. White girl here. Or snow bunny, alabaster glowworm, snow roach, hockey, bleach demon, saltine, unsalted biscuit. Take your pick. Those are just a couple of the names that I have been called by the melanated sisters over the last couple weeks. I feel like it's time that I clear up a few misconceptions that I think y'all might have about us white girls. First of all, we do shower every day, and we do wash the lower half of our body. Not only do we use washcloths, we use sponges and loofahs and dry brushes, you name it, we've got it in the shower. So I'm not sure why you're complaining about a funny smell. It's just the smell of clean. Also, contrary to unpopular opinion, you do say excuse me. If somebody is not saying it to you, maybe check your own energy. If you're looking like you're about to tear somebody's throat out, people might just be scared of you. There's ratchet people of all colors. Generally speaking, most white people are pretty friendly. We also do this when you walk by us, so that you know we're friendly. I'm not sure why that's offensive. Smile back. We don't all speed on the road. I do. But that doesn't mean all white people do. There's plenty of black folks driving like they're on a NASCAR racetrack. Don't even pretend. And lastly, for today, we're not trying to appropriate your culture by using braids. Braids look good on everybody. Don't be so easily pressed.
Hi, I want to refute some of those things. You said that y'all take showers every day. Then why is it an overwhelming amount of y'all that get on the internet, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter and say that you don't? That you take showers every odd day or every 3 days. Okay. We getting this information from the horse's mouth. We not making this up. Y'all make videos telling the world, thousands of people that you don't like washcloths. Washcloths are for poor people. Okay, you turn your noses up, baby. It's on camera. And then you say you don't wash the bottom of your legs. Y'all say why? Because the soap runs down there anyway. That's what y'all say. Y'all say the soap runs down your legs anyway, so why you gotta wash them? It's on camera. Y'all say these things. We not making these up. And then you say most white people are nice. Well, who is the women that call police on people at the park, people at the swimming pool, people barbecuing, little kids selling bottles of water and candy bars, people who demand to know what apartment you're in when you're trying to get into your own dwelling? Who is those people at the bank that refuse to cash a legit check even after they have verified it? Who are them? Who are them? When you go try to get an appraisal for a property and they give the black people the lowest number, and then the black people have to go get their white tea friends to dress up and go in there and present the same property, and it's a much higher value. Who are them? Who are them nice people? Who are the Proud Boys, and what are they about? Who is the KKK? Who are those nice people? You say white girls can wear braids. Why the hell would you want to wear a memorial style that black women wear in the honor of all their ancestors that died at the hands of your ancestors, but then turn around and say, oh, We didn't have nothing to do with that. That happened thousands of years ago. But you want to wear the memorial in your goddamn head. Them braids were created out of a necessity to hide food from your ancestors that starved, motherfucker. And you want to wear it in your head. And you don't know what it means. Do you know the meaning of a family heirloom? Does that mean anything to you? I know y'all have family heirlooms. Could you just imagine some stranger using your goddamn family heirloom as a piece of jewelry or decoration?
Don't forget napkin people, raw chicken, and white bread. Those are just a few more names. But that's just said to be a joke. Although I have been called those. I just wanted to stitch this because the comments in the comment section is what it's about. If y'all haven't watched the video and went and read the comments, that's what it's about. It's love and positivity in that comment section, and I'm here for it because we're all human. When are we gonna start treating each other like we are? Doesn't matter what race. Just love one another. It's not that hard. Why are we making things so hard?
Listen, I have seen both sides to this side of TikTok, y'all, and come on, y'all. What are we doing? Ladies, we should be sticking together no matter what nationality we are. It shouldn't be white versus black, stinky versus lime, big versus small, blah, 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 blah. Like, as women, we put up with the same from everybody around the world. So why not come together and power up together instead of this constant battle between each other? There's enough racists in the world. There's enough prejudice in the world. There's enough he say, she say in the world. But the one thing that we can all agree on is that we all are women. Why are we putting each other down? Why? Including the children. We got it down to the kids. Y'all saw my video of the babies at the prom. It's grown women coming for them like they are on the street. Like, what are y'all doing? Build each other up. Tell each other how beautiful you are. If you want to wear braids, wear them. If you don't like them, don't look. Don't make videos and tear each other down. Educate each other. Help culture each other on both sides. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to get with the program.
Dear white woman that made this video. Black woman here, can you tell? Let's hope so. Alright, so you made a video first naming a list of names that you said black women have called you. I don't think it get any worse than white women calling us the N-word. Y'all say that how y'all make corn casserole, which is all the time, raisin and potato salad. The list goes on, but let's continue. Anyway, secondly, we think these things about you because y'all say it all the time on here. You know how many videos I've seen the white woman say, oh, I don't wash my hands after getting out the bathroom. Oh, I don't use a washcloth. Washcloths is for poor people. I've seen this all day, every day on this thing called TikTok. So we just assume that y'all wash in your own special way, which is correct to y'all. Let's just say that. I don't want to be politically correct. All right. And secondly, wearing braids with your texture of hair is not because you like to look cute, because braids is not fit for your type of hair. That is misappropriation, and let me tell you why. If you put that in your hair and you take it out now, your hair will fall out. You know why? Because your texture of hair is not meant for the braids that African Americans put in their hair. We wear it as a protective style. Y'all wear it to try to look cool, but y'all look like a fool. Right? So I say all this to say this: when you come for black people, I hope you got some receipts, cause I got plenty. You want me to post the videos? All right. You have a good day that you deserve, love. All right.
Black people in solidarity with pump color women. How often do we see that? Not so often, but it has happened a couple of times in history, even in recent years. And we're going to take a look at that and some of the beautiful things that have evolved, or rather developed, and come out of such phenomenons. So the first example is women's suffrage movement. So during the early 20th century, women of different races united to fight for the right to vote. Although the movement was predominantly led by palm-colored women, black women like Ida B. Wells and Mary Church Terrell played crucial roles in advocating for universal suffrage. And in the civil rights movement, in the 1960s, women of various backgrounds worked together to combat racial segregation and discrimination. Figures like Rosa Parks and Coretta Scott King collaborated with white allies to advance civil rights for all. Hashtag #MeToo movement. This recent movement against sexual harassment and essay has seen women from all walks of life sharing their stories and supporting each other. Activists like Tarana Burke, who founded the movement, have emphasized the importance of intersectionality and inclusivity. How about Women's March? So the Women's March in 2017 brought together millions of women worldwide to advocate for women's rights, immigration reform, and other social justice issues. The event highlighted the importance of solidarity among all women of different races and backgrounds. And the other one is reproductive rights advocacy. So organizations like Planned Parenthood and the National Latina Institute for Reproductive Health have worked together to ensure that women of all races have access to reproductive health care. These groups often collaborate to address the unique challenges faced by women of color. And I guess palm colors have been in collaboration and in solidarity with some of these institutions and organizations. Now, before we conclude and finally get to some of the reasons as to why palm color solidarity has never worked, let's look at a recent trend where we saw all women in solidarity. I'm talking about the bear versus man trend, which started on TikTok and quickly sparked a significant conversation about women's safety. Now, the trend involved asking women whether they would rather encounter a bear or a man they don't know if they were alone in the forest. Surprisingly, many women chose the bear over the men. The reason behind this choice are deeply rooted in concerns about safety and trust. Many women feel that a bear's behavior is more predictable compared to a man's, especially given the prevalence of harassment and violence against women. One woman explained that if a bear attacked her, people would believe her and sympathize, whereas if a man attacked her, she might face skepticism and victim blaming. And this is basically when people ask questions like, what were you doing at this particular place at this particular time? Like, imagine, what were you doing in the middle of the night in the forest or in the middle of the night in that street? Don't you know that a man would do something like this in that place? You know, those are the things that women were saying. Now, this trend has highlighted the broader issue of how women perceive danger and the societal challenges they face regarding safety and trust. It has also sparked discussions about the need for better support systems and awareness around these issues. Now, the other thing that I want us to discuss about is the fact that this solidarity, especially when it comes to palm color women and marginalized communities, especially black women, doesn't always stand. I wonder why that is. I'm going to give you 3 reasons. And the first one is anti-blackness. Now, we all know what anti-blackness looks like. Just look at Maya, for instance, the watermelon woman who showed her anti-blackness in the recent discussions involving the protests and the solidarity between black women and the Palestinians. In one video, she called black people colonizers because they have unalived some people in her community and all that. Not saying that that's true, but if you have been following our discussions, then you know that that's what she said. And in another video, she says that black people are entitled and now they have more positions than ever. The other thing is palm color pride. You know, the pride where palm colors look at themselves as more beautiful. Because of Eurocentric beauty standards, palm colors are regarded as perfect to perfect humans, right? And because of media representation, palm colors are humans, are the humans that dominate the world. Whatever they say goes and all that. That's the pride I'm talking about. So palm colors see themselves in these conversations and this solidarity as more beautiful, more dominant, more privileged than entitled. That also hinders this solidarity from progressing. And the third reason is hijacking trends that are popular in the black community. Or you may put it cultural appropriation in a way. But when it comes to hijacking trends, we also saw in this bear versus man trend that palm colors were joining into the discussion, even though it wasn't intended for them in the first place, right? They joined simply because they said we are women, so they forced themselves into that solidarity. With that being said, I have come to the end of our discussion. Now, you leave your thoughts in the comment section and tell me what you think about our discussion. I'll see you in the next video, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, and share. Signing off. See you next time.